This problem is number 24 from the 2002 AMC8. And it's a good problem that just seems confusing the first time through, and you really got to break it down to be able to solve what really turns out to be a pretty simple solution. There's actually two ways to go at the solutions, and I'll show you both ways. The first sentence really doesn't matter. It's just telling you that Mickey has plenty of oranges and plenty of pears, and you're not going to be limited by the number of pears and oranges that he has. Though you can use that dozen if you wanted to, and we'll talk about how. And it says that using this juicer, that for 3 pears you get 8 ounces of pear juice, and for 2 oranges you get 8 ounces of orange juice. And she makes a pear-orange blend from an equal number of pears and oranges. What percent of the blend is pear juice? Well, the simplest way to solve this is to find a number of pears and oranges that is divisible by 3 and 2, because then we can figure out easily how many ounces come from each one. And in this case, the obvious answer is 6. 6 is divisible by 3 and 2. So if I've got 6 pears, that is going to be 16, because you've got 8 ounces per 3 pears, so you got 2 groups of 3 pears. That's going to give you 16 ounces of pear. And then we have 8 ounces of orange juice for every 2 oranges, but we've got 3 oranges, and so that means 3 pairs of 2 oranges to get to 6 oranges, so we're going to multiply 8 ounces of orange juice by 3 to get 24 ounces of orange juice. And so total, that gives us 40 ounces of juice. The question says, what percent of the blend is pear juice? Well, 16 of the 40 ounces. So you can just convert 16 to 40 to a percent. That's easy to do if you divide both by 4 to give you 4/10. 4/10 is equal to 40%. So the correct answer is 40%. The other little bit more complicated way is just to think about 1 ounce of juice. Well, the amount of juice extract that you can get from 1 pear is just going to be 8/3. The amount that you can get from 1 orange, well, you got 8 ounces for every 2 oranges, so that's going to be 4. And so that would give you 4 ounces for 1 orange. And so together, if you add those up, well, that would give you 20/3. So 20/3 total ounces out of 1 of each pear and 1 each orange, and 8/3 of them are pears, and so you just simplify that fraction. If you know how to simplify complex fractions, you just multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator, and you can see where that's going to give you 8/20, which turns out to be the same as 4/10. So you could have done this using 1 ounce, but it was a much simpler math doing it using 6 ounces of, or 6 apples, or 6 oranges and 6 pears.